Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Chris, here with a video on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 30, the penultimate issue to the Shattered Grid event. And, Super Mega Force's legendary battle, eat your heart out. This is how you do an actual, good, with Legend Ranger battle. I just hate Super Mega Force in general. It was a terrible season. It was pointless. If I had a time machine, it would be one of the things I would erase from history. No, it will not be missed. That's the thing. Super Mega Force would not be missed. But I'd definitely keep the Power Ranger comics. Definitely, I've definitely been enjoying this story Shattered Grid. So, continuing from the previous issue, Zordon and Doggie Cruger have come to Rita for her help because in Lord Dracon's universe, she is the one that essentially created Lord Drakon. It's still the whole his universe, the world of Coinless, is just a what if Tommy was never freed? He never redeemed himself. He was still evil. So, out of options, Zordon asks for her help since Drakon is still powered by her magic, and nobody else but Rita would understand how that works and would be able to stop him. So definitely, this is definitely one of the highlights of this issue. All the remaining Rangers and their Megazords teaming up together for pretty much it is the final fight, and a nice little moment for Kimberly. Having lost Tommy. If I remember correctly, they're not actually a couple yet. It was leading into it before Drakon arrived and killed Tommy, so Jason has her use the Dragonzord, use the Megazord in its Dragonzord battle mode, and has her use the Dragon Dagger and wear the armor, Tommy's armor as the Green Ranger. Although there's a weird little I don't know how this. It's so the direction of the panel is obviously first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It makes you assume this is sixth, but although I'm using the potato quality camera. I know it's because it's just a small part. It's just a small scene. You don't see the power on her. It's a slight little art mistake, but although it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, but that'd just be a weird order. But anyway, pretty much the Ranger team are all transported to Dracon's universe, to the moon where Rita's old place was. And then you notice that his Ranger Sentry army, they've added. There's a bit more. There's more Ranger Sentries added to the team. So you have the Gold Ranger from Dino Charge. He's been turned into a Sentry. His powers have been used and turned into a Sentry. And then you have the White Ranger, the Rhino Ranger from Jungle Fury. He's been used as well. So definitely another highlight of this is the hint of a romance between Jason and Lauren. I know it's definitely not gonna continue, considering I assume they're going to fix everything, which means they are all sent back to time is just fixed again. Each series is no longer a split universe, as Shattered Grid has made them to be, instead of the one continuity without the certain exceptions like like RPM and all that, SBDs in the future, the four members of the other four members from Time Force are from the future as well, so I don't like that. But definitely, just this scene, the fight scene in this is good. Seeing this in live action would be great as well. Continuing forward, I think there's also, oh yes, and also another. Also got, they also added the Silver Space Ranger as part of the Ranger Sentries as well. Another little nice addition. I'd like to see kind of what ifs, like if Dracon was able to get everyone's powers, what everyone's like Ranger Sentry equivalent would look like. But Dracon enters the field, and his sword is now powered to steal everyone's powers from the get-go, and unfortunately, Dracon has gotten his world's version of Serpentera up on his side, working for them. Not sure how, because it's unless he found Lord Zed and either just probably killed him and then took Serpentera for himself, because like I said, it's his Dracon's universe is a what if Tommy never became good, and at that point Lord Zed wasn't introduced yet. It was still the early Rita as the main villain before Zed comes into the fray. So I'm assuming either Dracon went out looking for Zed, so there's no other like competition. There's no one to no adversaries, no one to stop him, and just took Serpentera. Or Zed and Serpentera went to Earth anyway, and then just managed to get killed. And Serpentera joins Dracon's army, but Dracon is injured by Kimberly using the Dragon Dagger as an arrow, and he realizes that his powers are being drained by Rita, and in a last-ditch effort, he decides to absorb everyone's powers, all the powers that he's stolen, into one. That's something he's been doing throughout the series. Hence why his Ranger suit is slightly changing every time he decides to personally add something. So he had the Samurai version, then he added Zeo to his suit. Now he's deciding to use everyone's, and I wonder what that would look like. Just this weird amalgamation of just different series suits. But that's it. That's it for this issue. One more issue left, and after that we'll see if Marguerite Bennett can continue the good work with Kyle Higgins. I'm going to be cautious with that. With Bennett, it's mixed from what I've heard of her work. Some people like her work, some don't. So I'll see what's going on. And I think I did a video on this already. Higgins is apparently taking like a Zack Snyder role, where he's just in charge of the continuity, and you can't change anything without asking him. I assume that is true, and I'd hopefully it is. Like, it'd be terrible for just a new writer to come in and just to undo everything just for a fresh slate. But we'll wait for that until issue number 31 is where Marguerite Bennett officially takes over. And I'm not sure about Go-Go Power. I know she's taking over Go-Go Power Rangers, but It's rebranding. It's rebranding its name. It's got a new name. I can't remember what the name was, but I know that they changed the name and could be relaunching with another number one. But we'll see how it goes. But that's it for this video. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, leave a comment, check out my previous videos, and I will see you all next time.